I want to thank our marketing people for creating a fathead of Chad Holbrook. And it was right in front of our basket, which is theirs in the first half, and absolutely distracted their team. It was hard for me to pay attention to the game with that big forehead across the court from me. But real proud of our guys. We were on fumes, and you know, and every timeout coming down the stretch, there was not a lot of strategy. It was about challenging guys to not give in to fatigue and to a difficult moment, and they responded like champs. You know, Relaford's real good. He's not a first-team All-League player by mistake, and he's a senior, and he picked Dwayne apart in the second half. He just, but it's not just Dwayne. Our bigs in the ball screen didn't do a very good job in the second half, but Michael took a huge charge coming down the stretch there, huge charge. I'll tell you what I was also real proud of. When Dwayne fouled out, I knew I wanted to play Michael at the 3, and I knew I wanted to post Michael up against a perimeter guy. And we just designed that little weave we ran there at the end. That was just designed it. We've never even talked about that, let alone practice it. And I couldn't do that a month ago.
How impressed are you with Sindarius being able to play as well as he did today against them?
Special player, you know, special kid. He, you know, he's still. We use a word with him that we haven't used it with a player in a long time. Probably since Jacob Pullen was a freshman, and the word is casual, and that means that they're real good players. But what gets them in trouble is when they get too, exactly what the word says, too casual. You'll hear us saying, Sindarius, you're being casual. So he's got to stay in tune. And here's the funnest part about coaching Sindarius. When you call a timeout, you can play him at the 3, the 4, the 1, I don't care. He knows what to do when you say we're running this at any spot. And that's when you coach guys like that, it's fun. And now that he's taking our team the lead, you know, his voice is heard every time out. Like today, he did something I haven't had a player do at South Carolina since I've been here. I was real aggravated with a bad play by one of our guys in a timeout. He grabbed my arm and he said, "What do you need me to run?" So it got my mind away from the mistake, and I saw one of my guys saying, "Help me so we can win." So immediately it got my mind to that. And it's fun to be around, you know, especially a kid that young that can embrace that so quick in his career.
You continue to take a pretty heavy load as a freshman. You're able to kind of will this team today. Just talk about how you're getting used to that more and more.
I mean, I've been doing it like high school, so I'm kind of used to it. It's just different because college is harder. So, but I couldn't have done it without my teammates. We all came to play today, and like last few games, we blow leads. Today we blew the lead, but we didn't give up. We continued to execute and play defense. So that will help us.
Sindarius, today you went toe-to-toe with Trevor Relaford, who is an active leader in points and steals in the SEC. You're an up-and-comer, I would say. What was that like for you, taking on a guy like that?
It was a good experience. Like the last few minutes, like the last 10, I think, I saw him like how he was creating fouls. I saw how he was creating fouls and how he paced himself, and I took that in. And, I think it was the one possession I drove middle from the wing, and I did the same thing he was doing. I learned off how he was doing. He knew that his team was in the foul. Well, he knew that we was in a foul situation, and he just took advantage of it. So I knew they was in a foul situation, so I took advantage of it too. So I just learned off playing with him, playing against him, and it just helped my game.
Sindarius, can you talk a little bit about your ability to keep the ball out of Relaford's hands down there at the end? It seemed like that confused them a little bit.
Well, coach just told me to just face guard him. We was in the box and one step above him because my help is behind me, so if he can't backdoor. So I just try my best to not let him get the ball where he's comfortable, and make it hard for him to score since he's little and I'm taller. So try to make it hard for him to score on top of him.